I think that's pretty good. Is anybody out there listening to me here, man? Bruce Gas, Cannabis, Education, and Entertainment TV. All right, wait a minute. I know what I'm listening to. Education and Entertainment. I got this going on in the background. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's all straightened out now. 1,000 pardons. Anybody's listening to me. Saturday morning. I think there's some fights on. I think Ronnie Rios this afternoon from England. We'll go over there later, but right now it's a little bit of 12:35, a little buzz over here in Bristol County. Good morning, everybody out there. Good morning. I got this E-rig. I hope this music's not too loud. What I'm gonna do, let's see how it's too loud. Like putting on my earphones, listen to it on my other thing here to see if it's working. That should pop on. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Is there any juice in these things? I don't think there's any power in these suckers. They've been laying here for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to just leave it up to my millions and millions of people watching me out there to just let me know if the music is not too loud in the background. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go charge these bad boys. I'll need them later on tonight. But what I will do is back with the E-rig. This is one of the greatest little inventions to come out recently. I'm a stickler for new inventions. We use this for dabbing the concentrates. Instead of breaking out that, like I put it away last night, my blowtorch and my glass dabbing rig. Now I got this E-rig. Just get off the charger. Got a little tip in the bottom. We put it on here. And these are for the good people at the Mini Badger company. The first one I got didn't work, and they sent me another one, and they both work now. So I wasn't trying to get a freebie out of the deal, but I did. You see, first thing you got to do, you got to give it 5 clicks. There we go. See that blinking on there? That's telling me that she's ready to go. Now to get it in the red zone. There we go, man. See, I keep my finger on that. Keep my finger on that sucker. Use it on my. Get some concentrate on this little spoon here. Very, very tasty. Let's see if we can get a lung ripper out of this thing, man. Get that heat up. was like a one rip. Do one more of this and get in the right frame of mind and talk about a little cannabis. A little something I picked up this weekend, man, for the weekend. Well, wake and bake with the dabs. Wow, I got the maybe a little bit of a mini sweat going on because it is on a humid side out there, man. It's 69 degrees. October, we're already into October, so summer's bye-bye. I'm still wearing shorts though. I'm hanging on to every last little bit of summer that I can get. I just had delivery of ice cold water yesterday. In the cooler, it's ice cold. Tastes so good, man. I've told you many times. This is the only thing that I drink is water. No alcohol, no caffeine, no coffee, tea, no milk, no soda, no juice. Water, H2O. Good for you. My doctor tells me every time I go in there, man, my test results are all, I ace them all, and he said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm not going to say it's giving me any kind of immortality complex or anything, but you have to keep yourself healthy, and everything you put in your body, you got to read those labels on there, man. There's so many preservatives and chemicals and dyes and other things that your body just was not meant to break down. So anyway, the reefer, the body is definitely made to break down this cannabis. And the concentrate I'm dabbing on right now, I've had this for a long time. I've shown it many, many times. It seemed to be lasting me forever. I've had it about 2 months. I bought an ounce of this Vanilla Sky by Krusty Kreme. And man, it's still... I gave a buddy of mine a couple of grams this morning. And I still have, there's got to still be about 10 grams in here left now. Look at that. Or at least a quarter ounce. At least 8. But that's so nice with the electric rig, the electric dabbing rig. And something that I ran across this weekend, I don't know if you cats are familiar with it. This is a really nice cannabis product. It's called Crumble. This comes in a little thing like this. See, platinum yellow. Is it better if I do this? Yeah. And that's a gram in there. And let me just let me show it to you. See, the stuff looks like cheese. It's like little cheese in there. And you can handle this. It's not that, it doesn't have that stickiness where it's gonna stick to your fingers, like even like the sugar has a little bit of a sticky consistency. You can't handle it like this, but this Crumble, it's very, very versatile. I mix it with the cannabis. I make some really nice fortified joints. And I'm gonna put a little bit of it on the dab tool and the dab tray here. Like I said, you can. This is a huge little marble right here, but I just break a little piece off. Here's a little crack rock, it looks like, man, but this is a cannabis product. It's called Crumble. I wish I could show you this, how it's just crumbling into the thing right now, but I don't have a any kind of studio. I just have a little camera set up there. You can see I put a little bit in the tray. I guess you can see that in there. It doesn't stick in there, so it's kind of, you gotta keep it on a stable basis down here. Put just a little bit more, a couple more of those little crumbly pieces. And then we'll put this big chunk back in the container. Cover her up. And I'll show you how this stuff works. I got my, like I said, the electric dabbing rig that we're so proud of, that we've been using all morning. And please don't hesitate to comment if you're out there watching me, man. I appreciate that. Let people know that they're here. We'll just fire this sucker up, man. Get the finger on there. Get that little red light on. A little smoke come out of the end of it. Yeah, the smoke coming out. Very, very tasty. Whole different world is crumble. I don't know what strain. It doesn't say the strain it's made from. It just says house crumble. I'll show you exactly what it is, man. We will do enough. Oh, this is very, very tasty. You can tell it's got to be like a 70%, 70, 80% concentrate in here. It's pure THC. Burn one more of these bad boys up here. Oh yeah. And see, I've only had this a couple of days, and the first one I got, it didn't work. I couldn't get it to turn on. I used to test it a million times. I charged it. It kept saying it was fully charged, and it didn't work. Like I called the guys up over at the Mini Badger company, because he sent me an email and his number was on there. I was going back and forth to a couple of emails. They wanted me to send him a picture of it, take a film of it. I went direct. I took a chance. It wasn't a machine. And anyway, I told them the situation, and they said, "Hey man, we'll just send you another one." I got the other one, and it's funny because it came in. It was way in the back of my mailbox. I didn't know it was there for not there for a day. I asked them to track it over. They said, "Oh, you got it already." And I looked, and I thought the neighbors might have had it. And anyway, I have it, and you have to. I had two of them, and then the one that didn't work. I'm looking at it, and I'm pressing the button on it, and bango, it turns on. It works. So a friend of mine came down this morning. A good friend of mine, one of my oldest and dearest friends, an old smoking buddy of mine. The dude's in his 70s, and we got these things in the mail. Everybody got them from like Herd Honda, Herd Chevy, Herd Jeep. I mean, there's a major organization that owns about 10 car distributorships throughout New England. And they had a big drawing. They sent out these flyers, guaranteed you're going to win. Come in, man. Don't be a fool. Don't pass this up. They're trying to sell you a car, obviously. And my sucker friend, he went on his test drive. I think he almost signed the papers. But he thought he was going to get $100. I should have saved the fucking thing. I threw it away yesterday. Let me just see if it's been thrown away yet, because it's pretty hilarious. It is actually still here. It was still in my recycle bin. See, this came in the mail. Repo photo. Boom, 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 boom. Bonus game. And this was attached to it. And it's like, you pull these things back and, hey, man, I matched the diamonds. I matched the money. I got a prize coming. And it's like, if you pull and match a pair on the attached tabs, see, one says cash. It says cash on one side, the other side says diamond. So if you match a pair up, you pull this one, bango, you match up 2 cashes. Pull this one, you matched up 2 diamonds. You pull this one, you matched up two more cashes. Justin, how we doing, my brother? Salute, man. Good morning to you, bro. So this dude, he got this and he got all excited. Oh, I got a winner here. Anyway, he came over to the house yesterday and he's saying, I got this thing in the mail, said I won this money and I didn't even bother scratching. There's a scratch thing here. It says, you didn't win the jackpot, scratch here for another chance to win. Match this number, 76753. And you got a little scratch thing down here. So let's see if it matches the number. Good Lord, it's close. Yes, oh Lord. It matched it. Look, 73753. We got a match here. So we got a winner, man. I'm gonna head right to that car dealership and I'm gonna go there and pick up my money. I've even got, let's see, you are a winner. Come to Empire Ford in New Bedford to claim your prize. You're either going to get $2,500 cash, you're going to get a MacBook Air, you're going to get a chance to win up to $1,500 cash, or you're going to get a $100 Visa card. You're a winner. Come to Empire Ford and claim your prize. Call today. I mean, they're telling you you come in and you win your prize. Anyway, my buddy went there. And he wanted his prize, man. He said, "Oh, I said I win $100." And they said, "Oh, you got to read the fine print. You got to read all the fine print on there." Anyway, they gave him a pair of earbuds. I don't know what brand they are, but he came down. This guy's still got a flip phone. He's still Justin James. It's a con, brother. It ain't no win. It's a con. But anyway, he wireless earbuds, user manual. It doesn't even say the brand on here. It's in like a million different writings. You need a magnifying glass to read it. But they're definitely earbuds. Some kind of counterfeit, just waiting for the Apple stamp on there or the Bose stamp. But he gave them to me. They're maybe worth, I don't even know. I'm going to say $20 or something like that. But anyway, they said, hey, no, you get these. So he gave them to me this morning. He came down, and I had my extra e-rig that I got. Because, like I said earlier, man, these cats, I bought one. It didn't work. So they sent me another one. And by the time I got that one, I was all set to. I wasn't going to toss it. I was going to toss it in the back of the drawer. I took it out of the box, gave it one more 5 clicks, and bango, it lit up. And I'm like, hey, we're in business. It's like Madame LaRue's pinball machine. So anyway, it's just electric dabbing tool. Very, very interesting. If you're a dabber, get one. That's a crumble right there. And I couldn't tell you how many times I had the glass dabbing rig, which I have. I have 2 of them now because last time I went there, I bought 2 because I break them so much. But but these, man, what a perfect rig, and plus those propane torches that you have to buy. They're like $1.99 a piece, and I was going through one of those a week. So this e-dab here, this e-rig, I'm going to have to master it because, as you can see, it's got a very small little stem here. I can get clogged. You got to unscrew that. You can take it out. You can wash it with alcohol. You can clean the mouthpiece out over here. But it's got a nice clean drawer right now. And then they got this little, this is a ceramic tip. I guess this can break. This breaks, you're screwed. You gotta go buy another one. But they got that little magnetic tip, so you can stick that in your pocket. I can actually go out there and do some, excuse me, wow. That's the eggs that I just ate. I just had a delicious breakfast. My wife made me some 4 scrambled eggs like I have every morning, a hash brown patty, 2 English muffins, and a piece of fruit today was an apple. Man, you know, you have to, you definitely have to watch what you put in your body. Eating is so key. You know, I tell a lot of my friends, man, you better avoid fast food, avoid cheap food, man, because it's going to kill you. You know, spend a little more effort preparing your meals. I'm not going to preach on that. But anyway, let's do a little bit of leaf here, man. Let's do a little bit of leaf. Let's check out the humidor. Well supplied as always. Let me see. Chem cookies. That's an interesting wake-up breakfast, isn't it? Let's try a little bit of chem cookies here. Yeah, we're running down to a couple of little nugs left in there, but man, look at these beauties. Chem cookie. Oh yeah, this has got it's got a nice white coating. It's got the orange hairs. Let me put this stuff down so I can get up and show you this beautiful bud that we'll hit on. Put that stuff down there and see if we can get that to focus in. Yeah, look at that. Look at that beauty, man. And those aren't seeds. Those are just little trichomes, as they call them. Oh, yeah. Where is that sucker? There she is, man. Focus, pink. There we go with this beautiful 1080 high definition. We're gonna kick back. We're gonna enjoy a few pieces of this bud. Snap that sucker off. Put a couple of little tidbits in the tray. And get ready for this day, man. I think there's some fighting on. Ronnie Rios is fighting, I believe, this afternoon. There's the cover. There it is. Yeah, I had a lot of this before, but now there's only a couple of little buds in there, so I'm gonna have to transfer that to a smaller bottle. I only have two large bottles in here. All the rest of these are all the little pill bottles. There's probably about 7 or 8 of them in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strains going on today. 9 strains here right now. Amazing, man, amazing. Who'd have ever thunk it? I used to always just buy a bag of good weed. The strain was automatic. It was a good Colombian or a good Panama or a good Jamaican. You knew it was good stuff. But now it's so much more complicated. All these crazy strains, all these different variations, crossbreds. And I'm loving it, man. But let's do a couple of tokens on the flowers. As much as I love the dabs and the concentrates, I'm a flower man. I'm a flower child, I guess. Grew up in the 60s. Became a man in the 70s. Became forget about the 80s, 90s, and thereafter. But let's do a little bit of flower here. Check it out. Hey, Justin, is my music too loud in the background? Can't really tell because I need some headphones. I hook earbuds up to my desktop and they're behind a little bit, so I'm kind of winging it, hoping the music's not too loud. We can fix that. I think that should fix it okay. And of course, when the song's over when I go to fix it, but I gotta have something playing in the background. I like the reggae beat when I'm getting high in the morning here. The afternoon, actually. But the days are getting shorter, man. It's another month and we turn the clocks back. Ooh, it'll be getting dark at 4 o'clock. And I'm a summer cat. Not the crazy heat, but man, I'll tell you, I like the warmth. Wow. Get that lung power. But yep, it's definitely still a little bit of summer in here. Still a little bit of summer left in the on the calendar. I'm definitely. I don't know if it's the humidity of doing those bombs and the dabs, but it's time to open up a couple of windows in here. It was cold last night, but not anymore. Oh yeah, get that fresh sea air blowing in on you, man, because there's nothing like it, man. Because they say living by the water is healthier because your air gets deionized. Something better about the way it affects the lungs and the whole respiratory system. And man, I'll tell you, there's nothing quite like it. Pick a candid out there, see what it looks like. That's outside the. Wow, it's even opening that window. I'm even getting a breeze now. I'm getting that ocean breeze coming in here. A couple of degrees cooler. But as you can see, man, check out the stage left over here. This is the mouth of the Kickamuit River, Monhope Bay, where the Monhope Bay meets the Kiki, as they say. And that's my neighbor's dock right there. Getting back. I showed you these barges they drove by the other day, man. They're dropping those moorings off, putting some docks together. People are scoffing up this waterfront property like it's waterfront property. But beautiful day out there. See if I can put it on my TV set in the back. That looks pretty well. Interesting. It's the things we can do with modern technology here. Check out the other side of the bay. There we go, man. That's that's getting into deep water over there. The city of Fall River, Massachusetts, across from me. Oh, bro, Justin James, man, this is my antidepressant, my anti-anxiety, my pain medication. It's something that I don't think I'll ever take it for granted. So it definitely constitutes for a much easier life. You know, I've been here for a long time, and right now people are scoffing up properties down here. Me and my wife are just hanging in there as long as possible. I think when somebody comes and knocks on my door, even $1 million, I don't know if I'd move for $1 million because I've kind of been offered $1 million already. But you know, everybody's got a price for them. Says the $1 million man. When that day comes, when it gets too hard to live to maintain our lifestyle down there, that's like you got to do a lot when you get a house. You got to do a lot of maintenance goes on. You know, yard maintenance. Always something breaking down. It's fucking. It's like a job unto itself. And then taxes are crazy around here. Taxes are nuts. Well, you know, Justin, I've been here for 45 years now, and I moved here when I was about 25 years old. Me and my wife has been with me since since 1989. That's my current wife. I've had one before that. She's smartened up. But anyway, man, nothing lasts forever, brother. And eventually, we're gonna have to move somewhere easier. Nothing in the near future, man. Nothing in the immediate future whatsoever. But I know nothing lasts forever. And eventually, because I see it. When I moved here, I was 25, and all my neighbors are in their 40s. And I saw them one by one. They died. They moved out. They moved down to Florida. They moved to a nursing home. You just never heard from them anymore. Many times. Oh man, 99% of my neighbors since I moved here. And I'm the old man now. I'm the old guy in the neighborhood. So it's a cycle. Everything's in a cycle. It's for the best, Nothing should be forever anyway, except this beautiful sunrise and the water outside the window. Those boats will be gone within a week or so. That especially that one in front of me. That's just the people who live next to me. They put that sucker out there, and I'll bet they go out there maybe 4 or 5 times in a whole season. The seagulls shit all over it. That's what that white is on the top. That's all bird shit. But it's interesting having a view like that. It definitely is it keeps the blood pressure. In fact, I take my blood pressure a lot now because see, when I lost my business, in let's see, 2000 and about 15, 16, things were bad, and I had to declare bankruptcy. And man, I've always been really healthy, bodybuilder, powerlifter, ate impeccably. But man, when the business started going down the tubes, man, I declared bankruptcy. I was fucking hundreds of $1,000s in debt. No way out. And anyway, who was even going with that? I don't even remember. There's a sailboat going by. Somebody's having a little swing on the water. These days of autumn. Some people say it's the best time to sail. That's only a little boat, man. You see some huge suckers go by here. Just some guy catching a nice little fall day on the bay. Not crowded out there at all. I was talking about oh yeah. So anyway, that was almost 10 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. Anyway, I had hypertension. I found out for the first time in my life I had high blood pressure. So he put me on these pills, man, a Tylenol, 50 milligrams. And I've been taking them for years, and my blood pressure's been back to normal. But he still had me on those high blood pressure meds. And I'm like, hey doc, isn't it like, think I can maybe get off these things? Because I don't want to be on anything for life. And especially, high blood pressure meds, what they do is they force your blood pressure to beat harder against the walls of your arteries, and it clears them up and it gets the pressure down. But for life, man, it's not something you want to take forever. And I've been taking them for years. So anyway, he said, try breaking them in half and go have your blood pressure monitored. And it's a pain in the ass to go to the fucking drugstore just to get your blood pressure taken. You go to a doctor's office, they look at you like, this fucking guy getting your blood pressure taken. The fuck's he, hypochondriac or something? So I went and bought one of those cuffs. And I do it pretty regularly. In fact, we'll do it now. We'll see what it is just for the hell of it. It's probably up a little bit because I'm on here talking a lot of energy going on, but let me check it out. After we do a hit on the old Toka too. Probably able to see. Yeah. Get this on my left bicep. And I put that on there. And then we just have to press this little button. Man, I don't think it's really needed yet. Maybe. I can feel it tightening up. Tightening up now. As it's working. I probably should stay still. 121/59 with a pulse rate of 74. So this is where I'm at right now, man. This is that's my blood pressure at the time of the day, my pulse rate. And I just believe in staying healthy. I see my sister Crooked Peach out there, just jump in the room. Blood shaking, baby. Just having a little wake and bake on my crazy weed channel over here, and just kind of tell people you got to stay healthy. You got to stay healthy. Stay on top of things. Know your A1C. Your A1C number. Mine is 5.1. You got to know your blood pressure. We just took it 121/57 or something. I don't even remember. I take it so often during the day, but you just have to keep track of that shit, man. Much blessings to you too, my brothers and my sisters out there. And I hope you got some good herb, because that's what this is. This is cannabis education and entertainment. Or is it entertainment and education? I don't even know. Don't even know. I believe the cannabis is a great expectorant too. Stoned. Let's try a little bit more of these chem cookies. I'm getting a very, very nice experience going on, man. It's not I'm not overly blasted, but I'm nicely high. Let me see, what am I going to do I'm not going to sit around here, and I'm not going to stay on here all afternoon. That's for damn sure. I think there might be some fights on from England this afternoon. We're going to take a ride over the bay, across the pond. Anyway, that blood pressure, that was from taking 25 milligrams of Atenolol. Yep, chem cookies. Excuse me, I had to spit. Well, see, weed's a great expectorant. It gets rid of that mucus, that congestion, and that's not a good thing, man. You want that out of your body. And it's I keep my waste-basket next to me, emptying on a daily basis, but I always keep the Kleenex here too, man. My man's best friend, dollar store special, so you gotta kind of double up on them sometimes. Oh no, these aren't dollar store specials. These are Stop and Shop. I just noticed a little logo down there, eh? A little Stop and Shop. So these must have cost like $1.29 instead of 99 cents. But I guess I can just use one of them. Single ply. But staying healthy is optimal, and this is something that we can be in charge of. It's real simple. I just had some that was super sticky. I had a roach that left. I just finished. I was stoned. Oh, I'll tell you something else I've been doing too. I just showed you this crumble. And what I do is, man, I mix my herb with the crumble, and I roll these fucking. I make pre-rolls for myself. I have the cones, and I mix the crumble with the herb, and then I pack the cones. I make these fortified pre-rolls, and these are beauties, man. These are. Why don't we just fire it up? Because I can always make another one if I want. And tomorrow in my next town over, there's a folk festival. I got the notification on Facebook, and it's it's going to be some decent local players there. Atwater and Donnelly are two of them. I knew Atwater from a gym from like 20 years ago. Oh, of course, Crooked Peach. I share everything, man. You smoke. Hey, life is too hard to be smoking shitty weed. So you gotta make a little bit of a expenditure in your life. And this is mine. Me and my wife, we know that. We don't go out to eat a lot. We don't spend money. We don't even have a decent. We got a car that runs from point A to point B. But we Uber. We got to go somewhere beyond the city limits. We take an Uber. She's the greatest cook in the world, man. She makes me a delicious restaurant quality meal every night. Last night I had a seafood casserole. You know what I do? I take pictures of meals, and I send them to my friend Sean, and I show them to him. Let me just see if I can just show it to you on the phone right now. There's my phone. There it is. There she is. I'll take this down so I can put this up here, and I'll bring this up again here too. But Crooked Pete says it all, man. Life is too short to be smoking shitty weed. Yeah, I should download these to my. But see, this was last night's meal. This was a seafood casserole, and she kind of always said, "I don't have any potatoes to serve with it." But that was some shrimp with some oven roasted potatoes, and I had a Caesar salad before that. D-Dub's my brother. Salute, man. Then the night before that, she made this roast pork with apples and smashed sweet potato and buttered peas. I mean, look at that. Look and see the little garnish up there, man. The night before, bro, she goes the air fryer, the chicken McNuggets with the potato planks and the steamed zucchini. Doesn't that look like something though, man? And you know this it goes on and on. This is how fucking lucky I am. You don't have to be a rich man to live the good life. You just have to have a good wife. This is a filet mignon with some oven fries and a stuffed scallop on the side. I mean, come on, dude, come on. D-Dubs. I have pork once in a while. I love it, man. Not a lot, but I have it maybe once every 2-3 weeks. We'll have a pork tenderloin. Hey, this is a seafood casserole with those sea urchins, the shrimp and the scallops, with some buttered string beans. And once again, man, she loves baking those potatoes. Those are baby red bliss, baked up. A little seafood casserole on the side of that, man. Is there any more in here? Oh shit, I got a bunch of them. But we've seen enough of those. Like I said, I'm showing off now. That's food porn. D-Dubs, I appreciate your wisdom, bro. But reading about what a bunch of old men were eating in the Bible 2,000, 3,000 years ago, kind of ain't my thing, brother. So I will eat that swine on occasion. I'll eat those sea urchins. But I love the holy meat too, bro. I love the lamb. I love the fish. The white fish. The salmon. My appetite, my diet is so varied, bro. It's so varied, man. Well, you can preach what you want, but I've been eating this way for the past let's see. When I was younger, I ate like shit. I was in fucking fast food joints. My family owned a restaurant when I was a kid, so we did fry-later stuff, chorizo, fucking steak all the time, French fries, fried clams, fish and chips, fried shrimp, fried scallops, and it was amazing the stuff we put in our bodies, and it killed my father died at 51. Heart problems, and they didn't have the knowledge we have today. See, I eat a varied diet. I cook my foods very healthily. I don't use I don't put a lot of the salt on my food. I don't put any salt on my food really. I use the herbs and the lemon, the basil. We grow these things in our yard, but I'll make a chicken breast taste like it'll taste so good. People say, how did you make this? This is like a Northern European, like a masala with a and Dory, just these little many influences, because I own my restaurant myself, and I know how to make food that'll taste so good, but it'll get you so fat. Then when I get into my health and nutrition career back in my 30s, I learned how to cook healthy food, tasty food that won't get you fat and won't clog those arteries and slow you down. So nutrition, that's my bag, baby. I mean, I believe in a varied diet. Oh, fast food is tough, man. See, the thing is, I got away with it when I was younger. But then when I got into my 30s, my body started to fucking, like, I'd eat a Big Mac and it would be like, oh. I sit on the toilet for an hour. And I said, something's wrong here. Am I getting unhealthy, or is this food that I'm putting in my body getting unhealthy? And sure enough, man, we did some double-blind placebo tests, peer-reviewed studies, and I just decided that I can't eat that kind of food, because if I do, my life is going to be much lower quality. I'm going to be having digestive issues, and plus it costs so much. I can prepare that stuff at home just as cheap. I eat hamburger a lot. I buy the 90% lean. I probably eat ground beef easily once a week. My wife makes a big patty for me, man. She makes the sweet potato fries in the air fryer. Yeah, Justin, yeah, real food, brother. A lot of colors in there. Salads, I find salads are so good to have every day. Get that roughage in your body. A lot of studies, people say no, yes. This is just for me. I'm not preaching to anybody to eat like me. I'm just telling you, this is how I eat. I feel good, man. Everything runs from the rooter to the shooter. I mean, I have my physicals done. I just had one done. Yesterday I went to my eye doctor, my eye surgeon, because I have cataract. I have fucking glaucoma. And this is another reason that I smoke. A lot of weed. It takes the pressure off the optic nerve. Crooked Peach, yeah, you tell them, man. We eat that red meat, sweet potato. See, and all this food that I've been eating for 30 years. Within the last few years, all of a sudden they call it superfood. Beets and garlic and sweet potatoes. I learned oatmeal. I used to eat that a lot, but then if you want to put the pounds on and put a little more pounds on your body, there's nothing wrong with oatmeal. There's a lot of calories, and horses eat the oats. That's what somebody told me a while ago. That's what you give to horses. And I owned a horse in my day, and the stuff we fed them, that was oatmeal, man. That was unprocessed oatmeal. But you know what's a good idea, Justin James? The old George Foreman grill. They make it really easy to eat healthy. You start off with one of those, you get the chicken breasts. You can either debone them and skin them yourself, or you can buy boneless, skinless. You marinate them in a nice little wine, garlic. Put some nice maybe some soy sauce. Put them in there overnight. Throw them on the George Foreman grill. So good. Make a sandwich with them. Eat them on a salad. Just eat them with some potatoes, some fries, whatever, man. High quality protein, clean protein. You gotta have that protein in you. See, carbohydrates, there's no minimum daily requirement for carbohydrates. There's no RDA, required daily allotment. But there is for protein and there is for fat. If you don't take in those nutrients, then you're gonna have troubles with the exteriors on your body on a cellular level. So get the good fats in there, man. The fats from fish, like the salmons, the tuna, the swordfish. They get the essential fatty acids, the omega-3s. I take flaxseed oil as a supplement. And I also have the high quality protein. But the carbohydrates, man, if you don't burn those up as energy, they're gonna make you fat. 2, they're gonna raise your blood sugar levels. And 3, you could possibly go into pre-diabetes from eating too many carbs. So it's just a word to the wise. Just be conscious of what you eat, because you can only eat 3 things: protein, fats, and carbohydrates. A good healthy diet has all 3 in there. But what the portions of it are what's the key? We are about 10 more minutes to go. It's been an hour. I always like doing a little cannabis education and entertainment show on here. I don't have to talk about boxing. See, D-Dubs is on a different level than me. He's probably got degrees in nutrition, and he's probably got degrees in physiology, economy, kinesiology. There's my brother, the drunk Irishman. Oh, D-Dubs, I just look, you don't even have a fucking mention here, bro. My brother, the drunk Irishman, just kind of showed me that one. So let me absolutely wrench you up, my bro. There we go, brother. 1,000 pardons. I'm going to read this truth about it, and they're going to tell a guy that's been eating. I don't eat pork every day, bro. I don't have bacon. I haven't had bacon. Oh, well, my wife makes this potato salad, this hot potato salad, and she cuts up a couple of scoops of bacon, so there's bacon bits in there. But I don't eat the almost there, bro. What am I going to be, 100 on there? I think I eat a very, very balanced and clean diet. I'm not an extremist. I don't preach it on anybody. And, I'm just trying to live a long, healthy life. And plus, the food that I eat tastes really, really good too, man. Like I said earlier. And my wife's going to smile. She just came in back from shopping. She's going to smile when I play this back and show her the pictures I showed about the way I get spoiled with this food around here. And I've probably got something cool coming tonight too. See that, D-Dubs? My man Carlos, one of my main moderators in here, man. He looks for weaknesses, and if he sees you don't have a wrench, he's gonna get you. But today, the diet. In fact, I even lost a few pounds on the last few weeks because at night I get the munchies, and I eat peanuts with the shell. I take them out of the shell. So it's not like I grab a handful of peanuts from. I eat them out of the shell one at a time or two at a time, whatever's in there. So what I used to do, I used to eat crackers with that too, a few crackers, because I get this memory. I go back when I was in grade school. The rich kids, they used to have ring dings and Drake's cakes and shit like that. And the kids that didn't have a lot of dough, they had peanut butter crackers. I remember those peanut butter crackers tasted so good, and they taste better than a ring ding or a fruit pie. And so I get stoned and I take myself back to the 4th grade. I eat a couple of peanuts and a cracker. I can taste those peanut butter crackers for snack time. But I said, man, I'm not losing any weight. I need to drop the carbs, which is blood sugar was getting a little unstable too. So I just stopped eating the crackers with it at night. I lost at least 3 or 4 pounds in the last 2 weeks. Definitely because of that. I know my body, and I also, I know it's keeping the sodium down. Peanuts, they get salt in them anyway, and you gotta have sodium. But see, I have everything checked. I just had blood work done. I'm not gonna put it up there again. So I did it. You go back and look at my show. Right, I showed all my blood work. It all came in perfect. Oh man, me too, Crooked Peach. Let me show you my before and after picture on here, man. Let me see if I can find it. Hey, this is me. This is my before and after right here. That's the before. I was about 35 years old, and I said, man, I got to get myself in shape. I have to do something about it. And I think that after picture, I think I was between 45 and 50 when I took that picture. I can't remember exactly when, but anyway, see, I don't just talk the talk, man. I walk the walk. I know exactly what I did to get there and what I can do to stay from going back there. And a lot of exercise, bro. A lot of eliminating the crappy stuff from the diet. And see, I was going to the gym every day. I was pumping iron. I was living the life, bro. But but it's you know, I'm older now. I've got arthritis. I can't pump those weights anymore. But I walk a lot. I was running every day. I tore a meniscus in my knee a few years ago, so I said I better curtail the running. So I walk a lot now. I walk a couple of miles every day. I take the dog with me, and I smoke the weed when I go for my walks, and I enjoy nature. I try to get myself in tune again, and I mean, it's just all about a healthy lifestyle. Where Jedi going, bro? I don't know, man. You know, Jedi's got another channel. It's called Dean Brolick. So if you can go sub to him on that channel. He got his other channels closed down. I think he was talking. He did it during the Kamala and Biden and Trump debate, and he said some stuff that YouTube didn't like, and they shut him down. But he's got another channel. We can all get other channels on YouTube. That's why I say I use this one. I don't do my stuff on here, which I probably just should. I should just go onto my regular channel, but I use this one from for talking about anything. But I don't care if they shut it down. In fact, I did the debate last week. The Harris, not the Waltz and the Shady Vance debate. I sat here and we did that. And it's almost like shit, man. Those two guys should be a ticket. Never mind fucking Trump and him and Kamala and the other cat, man. Those two vice presidents made the most sense out of anybody I've heard, because the choices in politics are just fucking piss poor right now. It's sad. It's a lesser of two evils for me. I see a little fly in front of my eye. Unless it was a float, I gotta be careful. Like I said, man, I had this eye test, and the dude gave it to me like I was boxing, bro. I'm sitting there, and he's follow the finger. Tell me when the prolific is. How many fingers here? He's over here doing it. And look forward. It's almost like a boxing commission giving a test to make sure you got peripheral vision. But it was fun. It was a good time. I left there. He said, I'll see you in 6 months. I think he said, yeah, 6 months. He said, you're 20/20 in one eye and 20/80 in my right eye. See, one I use for reading, one I use for distance. The one I use for distance is it's perfect. So I had the lens transplanted in there, and I had a cataract taken out. But anyway, you gotta take care of your eye. Can you imagine not being able to see? And then I found I had glaucoma, and glaucoma is it's chronic, but it's treatable. So I put the drops in every night before I go to bed, and it has keeps the pressure off the optic nerve. And I smoke the weed; it does the same thing. Went for the checkup yesterday. He said I was doing well. But our hour's almost up, man. It's been a blast. It's been a blast hanging out here with you. I come on here straight. I leave here stoned. And I'm feeling the love. When I come in, I feel the hate. Thank you much for coming by. Make sure you sub. Make sure you give me a thumbs down. And I'll see you again. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. We'll be back. Cannabis education and entertainment. We'll think about that.